Good morning. Good morning. Microphone number 5. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is a really, really, really good morning. An amazing good morning. While he's working on that, let me just throw a couple things at you really fast. Tomorrow night is our monthly community dinner. This is when our church partners with St. George's to provide a meal for the homeless community here in our area. If you are able to help us even for just a couple of hours tomorrow night, they set up and do their stuff from 2 to 6. If you can come at any point at 2 to 6, just come to St. George's. We will find a job for you. We can use all the help we can get. The music groups have begun. They began last Wednesday. The choir and the handbells are both rehearsing. If you are interested at all, now's the perfect time to jump in because we are all learning brand new music all together. We are looking for RE teachers. If you are interested in teaching, there's a QR code. This announcement is going out. It'll also come in your Monday email. or just contact Jackie right down here. She will be happy to help you. We have several adult classes that are beginning just really quick in September. We have a new chalice group starting up on the third Thursday. We have a book group that's going to be starting at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings. We have a New Testament survey class that's going to be starting on September the 20th. That's on a Saturday. And then we have an ongoing comparative religion class that meets online Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock. If you have questions about any of those things, feel free to reach out to me or to Jackie, and we'll get you connected. All right, let's begin.
Well, now that you're all calmed down a little bit, another good morning. Good morning. Yes, I am Karen Calais, still she, her. I better stay here. And I will be your worship associate this morning, which really mostly just means making some introductory remarks. Really glad you joined us, whether you are here in person or online, whatever you like to wear, wherever you like to go, whoever are your favorite music artists, you are welcome here. This morning we have a unique service planned. We're going to talk about the benefits of ukulele playing. And the best part is you get to play. Now, if that worries you, relax. We never put anyone on the spot, but you've noticed there are ukuleles scattered around. And we have experienced players to help out. Today can be a lot of fun. And there are some possible messages involved as well. Carmela will get us started pretty soon here. Before she does, I invite David to light our chalice. And I invite you to consider these words from Indigenous elder Stephen Charleston. Let us dance through these dark hours, while others crouch down, seeking shelter from a worried world, hiding in the shadows, afraid to hope for tomorrow. Let us give them a sign they can see, a message made of music and motion, two dancers spinning light out of darkness, a waltz in an air raid shelter, unafraid, unbound, unleashed from this earth, rising with every step, a dance to lift the human soul. Let us play music so others can dance, dancers from every direction standing up to join us, music filling the sky, a revelation of unrestrained joy. An invitation to believe again, to hope again, to be free again, dancing through these dark hours. And now I welcome Carmela.
I like the unrestrained joy. On August 23rd, 1879, the sailing ship Ravenscrag arrived in Honolulu, carrying over 400 immigrants from Madeira, Portugal. They brought with them their tiny guitars called machetes. It was the first time such a sound had been heard in the Hawaiian Islands. Within a decade, it had evolved, was now called the jumping flea, or ukulele. And within 10 years, it was the official instrument of Hawaii. And to uk players, it is the best instrument in the world. So it's most appropriate that we celebrate it today, one day after its 146th birthday. Yay, uke. All right. So today you will learn by doing. I'm going to cover the benefits of playing the ukulele, and Ernie will be teaching you chords, and we'll be singing songs together. So there's still 2 ukuleles here that don't have players, so feel free to grab one. And if there are any others around, there are also, if you're not, there are also kazoos, which fit wonderfully with the ukulele, as well as percussion instruments. So help yourself to play whatever it is. So how many of you have never, ever played the ukulele before? Ooh, awesome. you are in for a treat. Don't worry, be happy. We have coaches scattered around, probably most of them sitting on the back seat, kind of facing me directly, but just look around, you'll be able to notice them. And they will help you. They'll help you if you're having challenges. Actually, have the coaches, raise your hand, please, if you're a coach. All right. These are the members of the Fredericksburg Ukulele Ensemble. Thank you for coming. We'll be performing in a minute. So, the first benefit of playing the ukulele, as you know, we are all aging. Yes, yes. And you have probably heard that the two best brain activities to improve cognitive functioning are learning a new language or learning an instrument. There are lots of reasons for that. Think about it. You're doing something with your left hand, something different with your right hand. You may be looking at music, which is its own language, and also often you're singing. Music has been shown to activate some of the most diverse networks of the brain. Of course, the auditory cortex and the temporal lobes close to your ears, but music also activates the motor system. Our brains catch the beat before we start tipping our toes. Also, the brains involved in emotions and memory are activated during music. They're also synchronized. I'm sure you've heard a piece of music and it took you back to an age before, and it made you remember and feel those emotions. So why is activating so many parts of the brain important? Well, the brain is tremendously efficient. If you don't use it, you will lose it. The brain pathways, even whole networks, are strengthened when they're used and weakened when they're not used. The brain might use those neurons you're not using in the pathway for something else, or they might just atrophy a bit. So that's how it helps personally. But how does it help community? Joan Baez has thoughts for us. Take a minute and look at that. Her career started because she was a little different. People didn't necessarily like her, so she started playing the ukulele. So at this point, I'm going to ask Lois to come up and share her personal story of the ukulele. And Lois is a member of the Fredericksburg Ukulele Ensemble as well as the fellowship.
Okay, let me just read what the Joan Baez slide says first. I wasn't popular in school. I was Mexican. I was all these inappropriate things. I started playing the ukulele and taking it to school, and I realized people liked listening to it. I would play it to comfort myself at home, and I'd play rhythm and blues songs that had 4 chords. That's how I started. So my personal experience with a ukulele. Ernie has for years put ukulele lessons into the At Your Service auction. And that will be coming up in October, and I don't know if Ernie's... Okay. So that was a great way for me to get started. Ernie has extra instruments. He let me borrow one, and then very quickly I got my own. Wasn't a big expense, got it through Amazon. So that's how I got started. I've heard a lot of people who have tried other instruments. A lot of times I'll hear people say, well, I tried guitar, but it seems like there's such a learning curve with so many instruments. With the ukulele, you will be playing songs in about 5 minutes. So there's a lot of instant gratification to it. And from there, you can keep on with those 2-3 chords that you specialize in. The fun group, the ukulele group here in Fredericksburg, is very forgiving. If you don't know the chords, you just kind of strum along and do rhythm. So you can start out very simply, and then you can grow exponentially to different strums, very difficult chords, finger picking. So it's just a very versatile, very friendly instrument, and the group is a lot of fun to play with.
All right, so now it's your turn. Grab an ukulele, and Ernie's going to take you through your first lesson.
Okay, everybody get a uke if you can.
If you can't, yeah, if
If you can't, that's, sorry, we don't have one for everybody. So, first thing about the ukulele is, it's generally very light. You hold it like this so that the neck is pointing at 2 o'clock on a clock, like this. You can play it standing up like I do almost all the time. You can hold it next to your body, or you can play it sitting down, whatever you prefer to do today or whenever. The pictures on the screen, you can see somebody holding it against their chest, somebody sitting down and holding it, and also a little bit of an idea of you want your hands to arch some so you can push down 1, 2, or 3 strings at a time. And you also want to be able to strum like this, just move across like that. So why don't you just try to strum a little bit, even without pressing any strings down. I use my fingertips. Some people use their thumb. I find it hurts my thumb after a while. And you want to try to hit all 4 strings. Okay, we're going to change this up a little bit. Let's make believe we're playing a waltz. And so it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? That's good. Now, take your ring finger, that's that one, and put it on the 3rd fret, the 3rd little marker on the very first string. In between the frets. And that is, as you can see, it's called a chord. It's the chord C. My ring finger is playing the note C, and the rest of the strings on the ukulele are tuned so that it makes this sort of nice sound together. Most of us in the beginning, all we play is we play chords, which are collections of notes with certain fingerings. So let's try that waltz again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? Pretty soon the whole group's going to come up, and we're going to do a song, Blue Boat Home, that has lots of C chords in it, but lots of other chords in it as well. And when those come around, you may want to do this. Just percussion. I just got all the strings dampened. If I can't play a chord, if it's too hard for me, I go to that. Let's waltz again in C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 and so on. We'll stay there. And I guess now we can get the group up here and we'll play Blue Boat Home. And the chords will be up on the screen, you'll see it. And when a C comes around, play a C. Do it. Where'd Jay go?
So this is a beloved song that we sing regularly. So please sing along. You probably know it. If you can do the C and just the percussion, you can play the ukulele. You got it. Sorry. This is the Fredericksburg Ukulele Ensemble that meets at the co-op. The first and third Tuesdays of each month, 6:30 for beginners, 7 to 8:30. Stay for the jam.
Starts in C. Here we go.
Oh, below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains.
love the percussion, everybody who did that.
Yeah. Put the trainers back in the audience.
Ukulele Ensemble. You can see what a fun group we are. Great. Okay, so Ernie's going to prep us for our next song.
Got another song. So this one is, we're going to use the C chord, but it's not a waltz. It's just in 4/4 time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got that. Now you also see there's another chord we're going to use. It's called the G7. And it uses 3 fingers. You can never use more than 4. So you take, if you want to, you can see it's number 1, 2, 3 up there. Is you take your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, first finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So you want to try that? See if you can get that? This is the challenge. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna do a few strums of the C, and then a few strums of the G7 because we have to change from one chord to the other. So let's do about 12 strums in the C here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Now G7. Try that. Go slow. Now back to C. Go to switch to G7 again. And then back to C. And if you can't get it, it's okay. The C comes around again almost always. We can go to the tune and the song we're going to do. Change the slide. Go to this tune. Okay, so we're going to try this tune, Simple Gifts, which maybe a number of you know. And you can see the way it's laid out there. There's the first line is all with the C chord. Second line is all with a G7. Third line is pretty much all with a C. Fourth line, big change. And half of it is in G7 and half of it is in C. So we'll take it, we'll do it nice and easy. Just start strumming the C here. We'll start singing and tune it up. Here we go. 'Tis the gift to be simple. 'Tis the gift to be free. 'Tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. Find ourselves in the place just right. We will go there. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we have to be ashamed. Turn will be our delight till we're turning. Do it again? Let's try it. To be simple is the gift, to be free is the gift, to come down where we ought we are delight till by turning we come round right. All right. Okay. What's that?
You guys are natural.
Yeah, okay.
Natural. Do it great. All right. Second reason. So we're going to do four. We have four kind of reasons you should be playing the ukulele, and then one bonus. So here's the second reason. Well, before I do that, I want you to tell me the second reason. So I'd like you to, at your tables, Think about playing Blue Boat Home and Simple Gifts. And what are some words, 2 or 3 words that come to your mind? Share them with your table mates. With your table mates. Thank you.
Looks like they're having fun. Looks like they were enjoying themselves. Oh yeah, good. Oh yeah, good.
Okay. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'm going to have the greeters go around, and I just want to hear like a couple of words, not a paragraph, but 2 or 3 from like 10 or 12 people. What were some of the things that came to your mind as you were playing and singing together? And you can hand it to the coaches because they heard stuff.
Just one word or more than one word?
Well, 3 words.
Joy.
What?
Joy.
Joy.
Fun.
No. B. Fun.
Harmony feels good. Community.
Nice.
I was also going to say community.
You were what? Oh, type 2. Good.
We felt united or a sense of community.
Yes. Cool.
Practice.
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable.
Joyful. Good.
We got fun, listening, and the flourish that comes at the end of the song.
Oh yes. Right.
We said lighthearted.
Lighthearted. Good.
Easy accomplishment.
Easy accomplishment. Doesn't happen in life.
You're
Two
fast.
more. Gotta change chords. 2 more.
At our table, maybe sums up a little scary, but a lot of fun.
Excellent. One more? Good. One more? Last one? Okay. Bill has one.
Body awareness.
All right, excellent. So you have already felt the community and the joy when you were just like playing 2 chords. It continues that way. It's absolutely wonderful. All right. So you have already explained kind of happy together. Right. So we talked about how the ukulele helps with cognition. But brain science shows it also makes us happy. So these are the 4 main happiness hormones. Some of them are also neurotransmitters, which are kind of the electrical connections in our brain. Physical movement helps trigger endorphins. So we have dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. And Dr. Neustetter, you can correct me later if I don't get this part right. All right. Playing and singing increases neurotransmitters, which are the chemical signals in our nervous system, such as dopamine, associated with pleasure. And as you're learning new songs and enjoying playing, serotonin is triggered. Playing together, bonding, laughing, helps release oxytocin, associated with well-being. It's called the hug hormone. So it's like we've all hugged each other with no COVID dangers. Being a bit crackers and laughing together helps with dopamine and endorphins. And at the same time, the stress hormones such as cortisol are reduced. All of this just from the ukulele. And when you make music together, you automatically synchronize. We were really together in how we did that, as you noticed. It puts everyone in the same emotional space, as you probably felt it. Okay, next one. So we can't guarantee that playing the uke will let you live like Bill Tapia, who passed away in 2011 at 103. He was performing and touring with the ukulele until he was 102. Can't guarantee that, but you know, we can hope. Scientists at Northwestern University have been studying a group they call super-agers, people 80 and up who have the same memory ability as someone 20 to 30 years younger, and they've avoided the serious memory disorders like Alzheimer's. This paper was published in August 14 of 2025. Super-agers are a diverse bunch. They don't share a magic diet, exercise regimen, or medication. But the one thing that does unite relationships. This is Sandra Weintraub, professor of psychiatry and behavioral sciences at Northwestern Feinberg School of Medicine. And Ben Rhine, a neuroscientist and author of the forthcoming book, Why Brains Need Friends, The Neuroscience of Social Connection. People who socialize are more resistant to cognitive decline as they get older, Dr. Rhine says. They have generally larger brains as a result. Researchers think that may be because socializing could help protect against declines in brain volume that happen with age and isolation. Loneliness, which we've all been hearing about in the news, which is particularly common in older adults, can increase levels of the stress hormone cortisol. If cortisol is elevated for long periods of time, it can lead to chronic inflammation that in turn damages brain cells, and it can even increase the risk for dementia. Okay, enough of your lesson. Time to go back to your next ukulele lesson.
Okay, so we're going to pick it up just a little bit, same chords, okay? And we're going to do a slightly different strum. We're going to do a little bit of up play on it. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. A little faster, maybe. Okay, ready to go. Okay, now try to switch to a G7. Stay on it. Back to a C. I think we're ready to go.
All right.
Does the word come on the screen?
Oh yeah, good.
Okay, we're going to try Jambalaya by Hank Williams. It's 2 chords. And I think you know it goes like this. Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go. Me oh my oh. Me gotta pull my feet road down the bayou. My Yvonne, the sweetest one. Me oh my oh. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou.
Kazoos are good here too if you don't have a ukulele.
Crawfish pie and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cherimio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou. Okay, next verse a little faster. How about? Stevedore, Fontenot,
The next great new reason to play the ukulele, if you're not convinced by the brain research yet, I'd like you to think about your life right now. Is there some habit that you want to change? Perhaps you like the dopamine hit of shopping online. Or you spend too much day checking social media or doom scrolling about the latest threat to our democracy. I got lost in the internet looking at photos of celebrities that play the ukulele. Warren Buffett, you never know. That's my problem. Now, I won't ask you to share what it is, but how many of you have some habit that you it would be a good thing to change? Okay, so a few of you are admitting it. Okay, all right, well, thanks. All right. Social media influencers and marketing experts know that all of these habits give your brain hits of dopamine. And the downside of dopamine is it's one of the things that gets us physically addicted. It's not just, we're actually physically addicted to that. So, if you have an ukulele, keep your ukulele out and visible. Put it next to the refrigerator when you are tempted to go to the refrigerator, right? Wherever you find yourself falling into this habit, stop and go play the ukulele for 7 to 10 minutes max. Even 5 is probably enough to get your brain going. Don't practice, that's work, just play. Simple songs that you already know, Simple Gifts and Jambalaya, right? This will interrupt your habit and give your brain a reward. So honestly, this is just replacing one dopamine hit with a healthier one, but it interrupts a bad habit. It gives your brain a reward with some fun and extra benefits. So my friend Jay Odell, who's going to come up, also a member of the Fredericksburg Ukulele Ensemble, found this for me. Maybe he's also addicted to the internet. Anyway, this is George Harrison. Ooh, I'm having trouble reading this. It says, Jay, can you read that a little better?
Everybody should love and play a uke. It's so simple to carry with you, and it's one instrument you can't play and not laugh. It's so sweet and also very old. Some are made of wood, some are made of armadillos.
Armadillo
I
ukuleles?
love them. True story. The more the merrier. Everyone I know who's into the ukulele is crackers. So get yourself a few and enjoy yourself. Love from George Harrison.
All right. So, good enough for George Harrison. It's good enough for us. So, thanks. Jay and I agree with George here. Ukulele players are crackers. And in Ireland, when they say you're having a good time, they say we're having a cracking good time. So, you learned a new word. All right. So, Jay?
Yeah, just a couple, few words about why I play the ukulele. Probably anybody in our group would say something a little similar. But I guess first, maybe one of the reasons I play the ukulele is a thank you to Ernie. I can't remember whether he told me or asked me, lost in the fog of time, that I needed to play the ukulele. But here we are. It was about 7 years ago, maybe. I had played guitar for many years since I was in high school and never really got any better or any worse for some reason. Probably because I didn't play with other people much. And because it's a little bit silly, the ukulele gave me, a license to sing in public that I was always terrified. I'm still scared, but it's made it easier to sing in public because this is kind of this goofy little thing as opposed to singer-songwriter with a guitar, And then learning about, there's a great book called Brainjo, kind of a silly title, portmanteau of banjo and brain. But I've been reading and learning about how playing music, as Carmela already kind of said, it actually changes the physical structure of my brain. Like learning a new chord, there are new connections that grow, and these networks appear in our brains, till we get this thing called automaticity, where we can play a little scale just like we can brush our teeth without thinking about it. Finally, it's, or almost finally, this was alluded to, the idea of bad habits. We don't have time to get into all of mine, past, present, and future, but a lot of them stem from, someone said once, Jay, isolation is the dark room where we develop our negatives. And for me, the ukulele just pulls me out of that. It gives me some sort of social accountability, and it's just fun. So I want to end with saying something that you may not believe. You might find it a bit radical, but you can look it up later, and I swear it's true. There's no such thing as natural musical ability. We're all born equipped to play music. Some of us say we're tone deaf. Actually, that's a condition. Someone may be in this room, but it only affects about 3% of people that are really tone deaf. So there's all kinds of reasons why people don't continue to play the ukulele, but it's this essential musical language, crosses all divides that you can imagine, and we're all born ready to make music just like we are to talk and learn how to speak. So, thank you.
I'm definitely going to get that book. Awesome. Okay, so Jay referred to this a little bit, but the fourth kind of benefit of playing the ukulele is to become a part of a world community. So you're retired now, yay. But before then, I traveled a lot, and I always travel with my ukulele, and I play it quietly, not performing, just I play it. So if I have an hour layover in the airport, I find a place, I face the wall, and I play the ukulele. And it helps you out. And I have met other people that were carrying ukuleles, and I have no idea who they are, and they come over and play with me. I was walking in a garden in Ireland, and I heard the ukulele, and so of course I was drawn, and it was the Dingaleles in Dingle, Ireland. So it's an amazing, I played it on trains, buses, with all kinds of people, and I'm not physically coordinated. This is really hard for me to do one thing here and one thing here. But it works for me. And so here's an example. So there are ukulele clubs. Okay, again, I got lost in the internet, but for a good reason. 10 ukulele clubs in Switzerland. The United Kingdom that has the Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain, which I've seen them in person. You must Google them. You must absolutely Google them. They're amazing. In UK, there are 137 ukulele clubs. Even New Zealand has 21. There are ukulele clubs in South Korea. I have no idea if there are ukulele clubs in North Korea. I hope so. I think they need the joy. But anyway, this is not a complete list. This is the Roseville, California Ukulele Marching Band, which I think is an absolutely riot to have an ukulele marching band. You can't take yourself very seriously. And then this next one, this photo cracked me up. I had to put it up here. Next one. Every winter in Finland, so think Arctic Circle, dark and cold, they have a midwinter ukulele festival. So this photo shows the festival. Some people are outside this huge swimming pool-sized hot tub, and some are inside playing ukuleles like the plastic. That's the reason you have a plastic ukulele, right? If you need to go to the hot tub and you don't want to take your nice wooden one. So there's a absolute world community of fun. So you should try it. It's I sometimes take myself too seriously, but not when I'm playing the ukulele. There's one more bonus reason to play the ukulele, but I'm going to hold that one off. I want to turn this over to David for our kind of joys and concerns and reflection time.
Have you enjoyed this? Yes. Well, I just want to remind you that if you like this kind of service, you like this kind of gathering, this kind of information, you need to help us. We need you to partner with us and give to us so that we can keep going like this. Your generous donations is what makes this possible. So thank you for giving. Most everybody in this room gives on a monthly basis, and I thank you. We cannot do this without you. If you're not currently giving, then I encourage you to just consider what you might be able to help us with going forward. We're not going to do an open mic joys and concerns, but I invite you, if you're willing and able to stand, we will do the Pebbles. A couple guys are going to come and play for us Amazing Grace on the ukulele. While they're doing that, if you would like to come and place the pebble in the water, if everyone would stand, go ahead, stand. And then if you'd like to come down to the front and place the pebble in the water as a token of what you're holding in your heart, we invite you to do that now. You may be seated.
All right, you can be seated. We will play one more song together, but we need to do the the surprise bonus reason for playing the ukulele. So those of you who've studied film history, now I know it feels like I'm detouring, but film history know that Marilyn Monroe's career did not really take off until she played the ukulele in the movie Some Like It Hot with Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis. So you too can look like this when you play the ukulele, or perhaps this is more your style, or Pierce Brosnan, or Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I mean, you'd be, if you want to get lost, look at who plays the ukulele. It's absolutely amazing. So playing the ukulele really builds your sex appeal. So if you look around at all of the people of the Fredericksburg Ukulele Ensemble, you should have seen us before.
We do play that song too, that Marilyn Monroe played. That's part of our
We
repertoire.
do play that, yeah. Running Wild, right? That's it.
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay, ukulele lesson number 3.
Okay, so we're going to be playing Don't Worry, Be Happy, and that has 2 other chords that we haven't played so far. We know about the C, right? Everybody knows how to play a C, that's easy, right? The other one is called a D minor. You take your middle finger on the second fret of the last string, your ring finger on the second fret of the next third string, and your index finger on the first fret of the second string. And it makes a D minor. And the other chord is an F. It's easy to switch from D minor to F because all you have to do is lift up your ring finger. Everybody stays the same spot. Let's try to go through those three again. We'll start with a C. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor. F. And C. Play that with a reggae beat, and you got somewhere to be happy, right? Take it away, Carmela. Okay, you start, please. Oh, okay. Just start from the beginning. Be great.
Here's a little song I wrote. Sorry, slow down.
D minor. No, slower.
Note for note,
And
don't
F.
worry. Be happy.
Sing along, please.
In every life we have some trouble.
D minor.
When you worry, you make it
If that's for up for an F. Be happy. D.
Blues or kazoos?
Now you
I agree with Bette Midler. If you pick up an ukulele, it will make you unbelievably happy. Thanks for coming, and play on.
Out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you remember like holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling. Still I'd be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I met a woman. She had a mouth like yours. She knew your life. She knew your devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed.